Hope I got this.
Wait. Okay, no.
Sesame. First thing you should kind of notice is going to be the pulmonary trunk. Besides the pulmonary trunk, you have the anterior interventricular sulcus. Anterior interventricular sulcus. And then you can see the right ventricle there and the left ventricle here. Just superior to that, you would see the auricles, the left auricle there, the right auricle here. If you open this up, let's see, this looks like it would be your aorta. So you can see the aorta there.
Should I go from over there?
I think you're fine.
And you said these are auricles?
These are the little auricles, right?
That's the left auricle.
Left auricle, right auricle, pulmonary trunk.
So it's those floppy like stuff.
They almost look like little dog ears, right?
Oh yeah.
Auricles, right? So now we're going to open it up. When you open it up, on this particular heart, you can definitely tell left versus right fairly easily. Which is the left and which is the right ventricle.
This is the left?
And this is the right, right? And again, you can tell by looking at the lateral ventricular walls here. So definitely more muscular in the left ventricle than in the right. So now that you know that this is the left ventricle, you can tell what valves are what. So if this is the left side, what valve would this be?
The bicuspid.
Bicuspid valve. Here are the chordae tendineae. And these are the papillary muscle that those cords are anchored to. Now if I go above the valve, what chamber would I be up here?
The left atrium.
Left atrium, right? So that's all left atrium. Now if we come back down to the ventricle and make our way out of the ventricle, going out towards the aorta, these little flaps that you're seeing here that I'm kind of tugging on,
The aortic semilunar.
those are the aortic semilunar valves.
Aortic semilunar valve.
Aortic semilunar valves. Here's our interventricular septum. As we go to the right of that, then we would be in the right ventricle. Now most of what we're seeing in the right ventricle is kind of the anterior portion of the ventricle. The rest of the ventricle moves towards the posterior aspect.
Okay.
So as we open this up now, the tricuspid valve, you hold this way. The tricuspid valve is not very visible because it's pretty much back here. Right? So there are other hearts where we dissected it more towards the backside, towards the posterior aspect, so you would also see the tricuspid here as well. And essentially you're just looking for this, right? But on the right side.
Okay.
So that would be the tricuspid. You would see the chordae tendineae there as well, and the papillary muscles. Now if I went above that valve and put the pointer superior to the valve, what chamber would I be in?
A right atrium?
The right atrium. Right? And I think that's the majority. Oh, these are the trabeculae carni, right? Those little muscular ridges that you're seeing here. Trabeculae carni.
And those anchor the...
So these are just muscular ridges that are visible within the ventricles. Right, the ones that anchor the chordae tendineae are the papillary muscles.
Did you say this was something?
So up here, the muscular ridges that you might see, and mainly in the right ventricle, are going to be the pectinate muscles. But this is the left atrium.
That's that structure?
You should be aware of that, yes.
What is it?
Pectinate muscles. And they're just the ridges, right? And then the ridges down here are the trabeculae carni.
You also mentioned something in the pulmonary valve.
In the pulmonary trunk,
Pulmonary trunk.
when we open it up, so if you hold that there, these flaps that you're seeing here, those are the pulmonary semilunar valves.
Okay. So they wouldn't be down there. They would be...
No, these you would see visible with this type of incision.
Okay.
And the ones that you see clearly from inside, the internal anatomy, are the aortic. And then just pay attention again to where the probe is coming from, what ventricle you're in, and then you can determine that as well. That's the heart.